Congratulations, Ambassador, for being the new dean.
Thank you so much. It's a great honor and a great privilege. Because the diplomatic corps in Singapore, it's an outstanding one.
What do you expect to do? What will change with you being a dean?
Well, I hope that I will continue the wonderful steps of the former deans. They all have done a wonderful job. I'm very happy because this is my third deanship in my career.
Mm-hmm.
I was dean when I was executive director of Mexico and the Dominican Republic in the Inter-American Development Bank in Washington. And that entailed not only a representation dean, but I was also the head of the Committee of Committees. And I headed also the Ethics Committee as a dean. So that was a great experience. Then I was dean also when I was ambassador of Mexico to the OECD. Also that entailed, a very important role, because as the dean of the ambassadors to the OECD, I was the one that had a relationship directly with the Secretary General and represented all ambassadors in a particular committee. Here, of course, I am extremely proud and happy to be the dean of the diplomatic corps. It is more a representative role, since there are not committees of committees, but it is an important role in the sense that it is just to highlight how important the role of the diplomatic corps is in a city-state as Singapore. And Singapore is a very open country. For Singapore, international relations are vital for its trade, for its economics, for its social life, for its cultural life, for its political life. Of course, Singapore lives because of the excellent relationships that they have. And they are building more and more, not only excellent bilateral relationships, but also a more important multilateral presence. So in that sense, just, being the representative of the diplomatic corps, what I do is to highlight this enormous richness of the representations of each of the countries here in Singapore.
And Ambassador, besides the events that normally take place, then you have the welcome dinners, one with farewells. Are there any other things one would expect under your deanship?
Yes, of course. Well, it is always very important to greet and to say goodbye to the ambassadors that did a fantastic role here, to have a special plate commemorating their stay here. But on the other hand, what normally we do is also to have interesting meetings, information meetings, for example. We just had one. The Ministry of Environment just summoned us. They asked me as a dean to be able to see what was, all the environment policy of Singapore, and they presented also a candidate for a particular committee, the scientific committee